What is up, ladies and gentlemen? How is everyone doing? Dave Van Auken back at it again. So what we do, we just dropping content all day, all night. Guys, it's February 19th, Friday, tomorrow night, UFC Vegas 19, and we are exactly 2 weeks away from iKON5 live on the UFC Fight Pass app. Make sure you get it. So we're 2 weeks away, Biloxi, Mississippi. So pumped. The card is absolutely stacked. Monday morning on Fight Finesse, we actually have a huge podcast. 4 fighters are on the card. We all preview iKON5, different fights and fighters. But we got Jason Knight coming on the show here any minute. We'll probably drop the suggestion to come in here in a second. But so Jason Knight, before he gets on, I just want to talk about it. For one, anyone who comes on, add any comments, any questions you have for Jason, put it here in the comments, and we'll get the Q&As to him. But there we go. I always say stuff on multiple different podcasts, not just because I have one person here in front of me. What's up, Blake? How you doing, my man? But yeah, I think Jason Knight is one of those guys. I think he's probably one of the most underrated fighters, combat sport fighters. Mr. Martinez, what's up, my man? Daniel Martinez, the main sponsor for iKON5. We are 2 weeks away. Biloxi, Mississippi. The headliner, Jason Knight, is coming on the show. Martinez, man, he's in your corner. Who's going to be in Jason Knight's corner? I'll ask him. Let's just be real with it. Jay Knight, there he is right there. I think we can get it. Man, so much great stuff is going on right now. It's awesome. But we are iKON5. When is he planning to come back to Bare Knuckle FC? Okay, there you go. Put in the questions here in the comments. We'll ask him all the questions. We got some fun stuff here to talk about. My man, Jason, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, hear you good, man. Hear you good. You looking good.
Appreciate it, brother.
Cool, man. Like I said, I don't know how early got into it. We're 2 weeks away. It's that time. Well, I got a lot of fun, good questions to get into with iKON and MMA and all that. But just real quickly, that generic question. We're 2 weeks out. Jason, how you feeling, man? How you feeling physically, mentally, get ready to go back to MMA?
Man, I feel great. It's probably one of the best training camps I've ever had for an MMA fight. Like injury-wise, you know, with the bare knuckle stuff, I didn't really take any injuries in the training camp. But usually in MMA, you always take some kind of, something that you got to go around with, something that's hurting all the time. But this training camp's been great. I haven't had any days to where, I just didn't want to get out of the bed. But I'm excited, man. I'm healthy. Mentally, I'm ready to go back to the UFC, ready to make my climb and go out here and make a statement in a couple weeks. So that's what I plan on doing.
There we go. Okay, I'll spot you up for that question in a little bit. But before that, what was the itch? What got you back? You had a very successful. I called you the face of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. A couple of days ago when we were setting this up. What was the itch? Why did you kind of make that U-turn back into mixed martial arts?
Honestly, for one, bare knuckle, it's hell on my hands. It hurts. It hurts my hands. But I can deal with that. I can get rid of do the time to recover my hands. I can deal with that. But if you look at bare knuckle and then you look at UFC, there's no elite in bare knuckle right now. There's a lot of up and coming guys who are trying to make a name for themselves. And I had 2 fights, both of them with Artem Lobov. I'm 1-1 with bare knuckle. We had some great fights, don't get me wrong. But I am, the #1 contender for a champion spot. And they don't even have a belt for my weight class yet. But I haven't fought anybody. I haven't done anything, and there's really not anybody there to fight. I could fight 1 or 2 guys and either get the title or not get the title, and then to climb my way back up those rankings to get the title shot again. I fight 1 or 2 more guys. It's really not that interesting to me. It's nice. It's something fun to do. It pays pretty good. But am I looking to make a career of it? No, not at all. It's something fun to do on the weekend. That's it. Uh,
There,
don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to fighting bare knuckle again. If they offer me the right amount of money and the right fight before I make it back to the UFC, of course I'll do it. But I never signed an exclusive contract or anything like that because I wasn't planning on staying there for a long
right.
time. And to answer your question about why I really feel like I need to get back in the UFC, like I feel like there's so much that I left undone. There's so much that I could have done better, and I want to go back and I want to right those wrongs. I want to correct those mistakes, and I want to show everybody why I was number 15 at one time,
Right.
and I want to surpass that. So that's what I plan on doing.
Man, Jason, so much there to unpack. A couple things you said there I kind of want to run with. One is, maybe we'll make a couple phone calls. We got to get you that Paige Van Zant money. You know what I'm saying? If we get you that money,
For sure.
I think you'll be a happy man. Two is, one thing you said I loved is you talked about how the top level talent, and they're in the UFC. Man, like I said, I looked up your lineup. You fought and you beat some of the toughest guys in the game. Like, you defeated Dan Hooker, who just co-main evented under Conor McGregor, and we see how much limelight Michael Chandler has with that win. Like, Chandler's he can't do anything wrong, but you got that same win against Hooker. So your levels, you're right there. Like you said, you are top 10, top 5, top 3 in that class. So going forward, is that kind of something you're like, hey, like, I defeated Dan Hooker, and now he's one of the biggest names in the sport and just lost to Chandler. Is that something you, like, kind of make, like I said, put that spark, like, oh, shit, I can do this?
Yeah, of course, watching Dan Hooker's success, that sense of like, man, I should be where he is. That
Right.
it kind of gives you that. But as far as as far as like envying Dan Hooker, I don't really envy him. I'm happy for him. I'm happy he is
Right.
where he is. But the way I look at it is, I gotta have my turn. I gotta go get my turn. And it's more or less for me. Not for anybody else. I believe that I'm 80 years old telling my grandkids stories about how I used to be number 15 in the world. I think it would sound a whole lot better if I told them, I was number 1, number 2.
Right.
if I maybe got the title or something like that. That would be a whole lot cooler stories to tell my grandkids about.
Absolutely. And I assume you're going towards the UFC, you're going to be in the featherweight division?
So featherweight division. Anytime I fought MMA, I've usually always fought the featherweight division.
Right.
I fought at 150 and 155 a time or two before, but that was because the opponent couldn't make the weight or something. Hey, they call in. Hey, would you mind meeting me here? Yeah,
Right.
I'm game for whatever.
The featherweight division, I love, is stacked. It's so deep. I would love a couple of fighters from you, with Volkanovski's the champ. It looks like it's Ortega. We just saw what Max Holloway and Calvin Kattar just did a couple of weeks ago. Who are a couple of names that you would be like, okay, I would love to kind of tangle up with these 2 or 3 guys in the featherweight division? Oh, we lost you. Oh, there we go. My question was, 1 second. Okay, my dude. My question was, who are a couple featherweights in that top 5, top 10, top 12 that you would love to
Can you hear
with?
me?
Yeah.
Shit.
Or Jason, maybe close down and then come right back into it. We got Jason Knight, guys. He's headlining iKON5, iKON Fighting Federation. The card's absolutely stacked. Like I said, Monday morning, live here on Fight Bananas, we have 4 fighters from the show. We're on a mega podcast coming up for iKON5. But Jason Knight, you heard him, like he's ready to make that run back into the UFC. Headline and iKON Fighting Federation will get that for you. Andrew, my main man, how you doing, brother? You know, talking about that, the main event of iKON 1 was Hassan Askabov. Next time I think you see him, it will be in the UFC, and that's what Jason Knight wants to do. It's you main event a humongous card like iKON Fighting Federation live on that Fight Pass. So many eyes on you. You transition into the UFC. It's what you do. Okay. All good. I'll keep rolling. It looks like Jay Knight might have some earphones difficulties, but we're making it happen, man. It's what we do. It's 2021. It's only nothing but positive. It's we just make shit happen. We're making it go. But guys, tomorrow night UFC. Yeah, like I said, we'll get to those questions. There's a lot of bare knuckle questions in there in the comments. That's wild. People are, like I said, Jason made such a mark, such a statement in Bare Knuckle FC when he was there. I think he just left. Hopefully he'll come right back in. But tomorrow night, guys, UFC Vegas 19 stack card. Love the card. Violent Bob Ross is on it. The debut of Casey O'Neill. Really cool match with Minor and Rosa. Huge heavyweight matchups. Arlovsky, a legend Arlovsky. We have Olenek on the card. The main event, Blades and Derek Black Beast Lewis. I'm telling you now, I got a feeling a huge favorite is Blades. I think I'm going with Derek Lewis. I just got this feeling. I don't know. Can't put my finger on it. Sometimes you just run with it. I had Charles Oliveira a couple weeks ago, last December. Sometimes you just get a feeling. You just got to run with it. How do I send the request to get back in this show? All right, let's go. Jason Knight coming back. Boom, here we go. I think we got him back, man. Dude. There we go, Jason. You hear me, brother?
Yeah, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you good, dude. I hear you good.
Man, my speaker broke on my phone, and my damn dog chewed up the iPhone speakers. So now I'm on these little Bluetooth things, and somehow they disconnected.
Okay, it's all good, my man. All good. The last thing I was saying is featherweight division wide open. It's like stacked. There's so many great fighters. We just saw Holloway and Cater put on a great show. The title match, Volkanovski and Ortega's coming up. Is there a couple guys I would love 2 or 3 names from you that you were like, oh, I would love to mix it up? Like you versus the Korean Zombie? Like that's ESPN Plus main event. Easy money.
Yeah, man. The Korean Zombie sounds like a nice one. One that I would really like to fight eventually would be Bryce Mitchell. I think that would be a really fun fight for me.
Yeah.
He's skilled just like I am, and I feel like 2 country boys in there getting at it would be a lot of fun for everybody to watch because he's got the heart, I got the heart, and I think we'd put on a hell of a show. Absolutely.
Like I said, so I told everyone that's in this the live, Jason, to kind of make comments or questions, and a lot of questions, man. What are you returning? Back to bare knuckle, and when you were off, I said that, man, you made such a big statement, like such a big mark back in bare knuckle, and you lost me? Yeah, you lost me. It's all good, my man, all good. I'll get you those ear pods. But yeah, it's unbelievable. People, the fans definitely are into Jason Knight, Bare Knuckle FC. But guys, he's making the run back to the UFC. It's happening. iKON Fighting Federation 2 weeks from tonight. Do you think you have more bare knuckle fans than MMA? Ooh, that's a good question. We'll ask him that. Mr. Tony Clark, how you doing, my man? Big ups, big ups. That's a good question right there. Let me pin that. Can I pin that question? Yeah, pin comment. There we go. Man, appreciate all the support right here. Appreciate all the questions. Keep it coming. That's a good one. Definitely want to talk to him about the area that he's in. Jason is the best UFC fighter. Yeah, man. Like, dude, I think Jason Knight is so underrated in the MMA. Like, he's so skillful. He can do so many different things. And I think he just got to raw into the stick. And I think we'll see him back. I think a win in 2 weeks might even boost him right in there and maybe a little bit more. I'm in England and love Bare Knuckle FC and his run. Yeah. Yeah, I was at Bare Knuckle. I was at Knuckle Mania. I don't know if you guys can see the shirt. We got the Killer B shirt. The Taylor Starling. She stole the show at Knuckle Mania. But you hear me, Jason? No? Okay. But yeah, I'm in England. A lot of Bare Knuckle fans. He hits hard as hell too. He does. Jason Knight. It's power, but also super speed, super technique. Give me like 2 minutes trying to get the laptop going. Sounds good, my man. All good, brother. But that's why I think Jason converts to mixed martial arts almost better than a lot of those bare knuckle fighters because he has a full game. He has a mixed martial art bag. I train MMA and I would be happy to train with him someday. Hey, Jason will let it happen, man. He was back and forth with some guy on Facebook, and Jason Knight and some of his boys said, hey, he put the address. He told him where to spar on a Saturday, and they don't mind. They don't mind new talent. They don't mind new bodies in the gym for sure. She did mate. Can I get a follow? She did mate. Can I get a follow? Yeah, man. What you thought? Follow Fight Bananas right here. You know what I mean? We'll follow you back. We got nothing but love, man. We're not snobby over here. We are the people's podcast, man. We about it. Yeah, Taylor Starling. What a star, right? She stole the freaking show at Knuckle Mania. We talked to her last week. We actually did an Instagram Live. We always make it into a podcast. Man, tons of love right there for Bare Knuckle FC. But guys, UFC Vegas tomorrow night. Tell me what you think in the comments as well. Blades or Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis is a huge underdog, but I think I got Derek Lewis with the upset. I really do. They don't spar. They fight every Saturday. Laugh my ass off. Tell Jason Brad Kelly said, what's up? We'll do, my man. We'll do. That's a good one. Let me, I hope Lewis. Yeah, it's a gut feeling, dude. It's a gut feeling. I think Derek Lewis is going to get it done. I just do. The machine gun. I think we were supposed to talk or link up. We'll do that soon, man. We will do that soon. I'm going to give you a follow on. Oh, appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it, man. Nothing but love back to you guys. Yeah, this is that Killer B shirt. I think she has it in her link. If you follow her at Tay Starlin on Instagram, she's an easy follow. She's a great follow. Awesome girl. Awesome fighter. She's a mom of 2. Just a badass woman. Much love to Taylor. And this is Just Heart Apparel. The shirts are sick. They feel good. They're smooth. Look at. Oh, I don't want to show the guns off now. I don't want to show all the guns off. You know what I mean? But we'll get Jason Knight back in here. We're almost done. I just kind of wanted to finish up with them. Really push iKON5, guys. iKON5, 2 weeks away. Make sure you subscribe to the UFC Fight Pass app. It's going to be 3 hours, 2.5 hours of just, there's like 6 or 7 insanely great fights. It can be on an ESPN show. It's that good of a card. Emily King versus Kayla Rocco's on the card. Griffin Fisk versus Alexander Ballou's on the card. I think Fletcher. Well, it's a stack card. Oh, talking about K-Rock. There we go right there. Huge fight with Emily King. Fans want Jason Knight versus Brad Kelly. K-Rock, let's go. Yes, and Monday, K-Rock is coming on Fight Bananas. Huge podcast. 4 fighters from iKON5 all Monday morning. Cannot wait for that. It's all video. It's going to be an insane podcast. Fans want Jason Knight versus Brad Kelly. That's funny. And bare knuckle or MMA. We're talking MMA now, guys. Jason said it. He doesn't mind maybe going back to the bare knuckle thing, but he's going for the UFC. It's done. K-Rock, man, I got to next live I'll wear your shirt. I got that love that red K-Rock shirt. One of my faves. Definitely smooth. You know, if you guys are still watching, who do you guys have tomorrow night, Blades or Lewis? Let me see if K-Rock's in real quick. Kayla, I'm going to try to add you real quick. See what you're looking like. But I know Jason's about to come on. His Bluetooth just went off. Let's see. Because he's scared of Brad Kelly. Man, I don't think Jason Knight is scared of Brad Kelly. I don't know. What's up, Kayla?
What's up, guys?
Look at you.
I know you can't really see me or hear me, but
I was up last night, so I got the twin girls, Kayla, and I was up in the middle of the night, and I see you on Instagram putting up stories. Now you make sure you get some good sleep in you.
Yes, sir. Always. I can't stop working, man. I can't stop working.
Now
ready,
we
though.
know that about you. We love that about you. We've noticed that years ago. So just keep doing your thing. So pumped. We can't wait for Monday. I was cutting and editing. It's a really good show. Monday's a really fun podcast. I cannot wait.
Can't wait, man. Thank you. You guys enjoy the
Awesome.
night. Don't miss the fight. 2
Don't
weeks.
miss the fight.
2 weeks out.
2 weeks away. Later, Kay. Be good.
See you.
Wow, Kayla getting a ton of love. A lot of people loving some Kayla. Don't say Jason is scared of me or anyone. He's my boy. There you go. That's what I'm saying, dude. Guys, these are professional fighters. They literally walk into a ring or cage and fist fight for a living. They're not scared of shit. It's the craziest thing ever. Talking about scared, I kind of want to talk to him, ask him about the bathroom situation. Well, we'll kind of probably end it with that. But I think his headphones off, Pat. Hey, we might have to end it. We might have to end it early and roll with what we do. We're just rolling with the punches. We're like Violent Bob Ross right now. We're just dodging, ducking, and diving. That's why he left bare knuckle. I think he left bare knuckle. He said it earlier in the show, man. He hurts his hands a lot in the bare knuckle, and then they don't have a title for him. There's not a lot of competition. I think him versus Jim Allers was talking about something, but I just didn't think they wanted to do that, so it just didn't happen. What's up, guys? Appreciate the love. Appreciate it. Jason fears no one. It's true. It's true. Man, still a great question by El Slego. Do you think he has more bare knuckle fans than MMA? He might. He really might. This is a really good party. Ask real questions from us. Ask real questions from us. Oh, I told you, man, we're the people's podcast. We're no snobs over here, man. If you guys are gonna put legit stuff, real good questions like yourself, well, we're gonna speak it out. We're gonna talk to them. I talk to 10, 12, 15 fighters every single day. Sometimes on air, sometimes off air, and we shoot the shit. We talk questions, and if you guys are gonna drop good knowledge, I ain't afraid to say, hey, this is from someone else, or this is from a fan, this is from someone from England. You know what I mean? It's what it is. What it is. Let's see if I can push it to Taylor. Let's see. Let me send that. Undisputed. What's up, my man? Undisputed Promotions. I know you guys got an event in a couple weeks, right? You guys are doing your thing, taking over boxing, and not even Florida, man. They're going to go worldwide. Much love to Undisputed Promotions. Big things. Just Anthony Arvello is the man behind it all, and he just has great vision, great communicator, just a really good guy. Much love to him and his family, man. Nothing but love to Anthony Arvello Jr. Do you think John Jones is actually coming back? Yes, he's coming back. John Jones is coming back probably to take over the heavyweight division. I threw it out there when Volkov defeated Overeem. I think I would love to see John Jones versus Volkov, like right away, like pretty soon, like March, April. I would love to see that matchup, and then give the time for Stipe and Francis. Give that a little bit of time in the back end, and then maybe you can do September, November, a little John Jones versus Francis. Mr. Dean Tool himself in the building. I might have to add him on before Jason Knight comes back on. iKON5, 2 weeks away, my man, 2 weeks. Biloxi, Mississippi. Let's see what he's doing. Let's see if we can add him. A Machine Gun Kelly's still in here. Let's see what's he doing. Good to see you, brother. Fight Pass. Oh, appreciate the love, my man. Appreciate it. I think John is out of shape. John Jones is never out of shape. Mr. Dean Tool, the icon himself. How you doing, brother?
What's happening?
Not much, man.
I thought you were live on Facebook, dude. I've been sitting on Facebook looking for you. I realized you're over here in
the boss
Instagram land.
The higher up said to do it on Instagram.
No, I think they said to do it on Facebook.
Oh, my goodness, man. Goodness, man. Well, Jason was killing it. He was having good times. His Bluetooth headphones.
You guys already did it?
We did a good portion of it, yeah. And his headphones died out.
Oh.
How
was it? Good?
Bella's friend.
Hi, Mr. Tool. I'm Gabby and Bells. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, we got to make sure he's a good.
So my daughter's friends.
Yeah, Ryan Quinn, my man. He was just on the breakdown last night. Much love. Dean, looks like Jason's back is in there. So if you can, let's drop out. We'll end it up with Jason, and then maybe we'll talk to you in a couple minutes if you're down, my man.
Hit me after.
Much love, brother.
All right, bro.
All right, Jason Knight, come back on. People are going crazy asking. Man, Cliff Wright Jr., my dude, iKON5 in the main event. He knows what that's about. Jason Knight, here we go. I think it's going to work perfect. I just got that confidence. I just got that beam and stuff is going to happen. Do you know me, Dean? I'm Jackson. Come on, man. We got Bella's friends taking over the live. I love it. I love it. A ton of stuff about Jason and Bare Knuckle. Crazy. A lot of stuff. We are 2 weeks away. Make sure you're signed up for that UFC Fight Pass app. Huge things are happening every day. I think that even LFA's on tonight. Jason Knight versus Calvin Kattar. There you go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Jason, my man, you good?
Man, I hope so. I got these headphones plugged back in for a minute, and right now I got the tablet charging because the computer is not doing worth the shit. So hopefully I can get it figured out.
All right, man. Hey, when you're back in the top 5, top 10 of the UFC, Ariel Helwani, man, he's going to be on you now. He's going to be on you about that charging of that tablet. All right.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, man, I'm not worried about Ariel Helwani.
Hey, that's the truth, man. You know the real. You know the real. Like I said, Jason, you were going back and forth. So many people. It's crazy. So many people. Good question. He's like, do you think you have more bare knuckle fans or do you think you have more MMA fans? It's a great question.
I honestly wouldn't have a clue. You really don't know how many fans you got until right after a big win.
Right.
And that's kind of the way it works with any combat sport. You get a big win and you have a million fans that all love you and send you all the nicest comments, and then you lose, and that's when you really find out who's your real true friend, your real true fans, because you'll have
Right.
a lot of the same people that was just giving you praises. They're sending messages or comments like, "Oh man, he don't got it no more," and blah blah blah, stuff like that. And you got certain ones that are like, "Keep your head up, big guy. You'll come back. You're better than this." Blah blah blah, stuff like that. But honestly, I wouldn't know which one's which, because after each big win, I get a flood of comments. Mostly good. You got a few bad here and there, but either or.
I hear that. Talking about that, and you probably will say it, a couple of the guys that I think has been around you, been helped, just been a part of that area. It's wild. There's got to be something in the water in that little panhandle, man, in that Mississippi and all there. Guys like Brock Weaver, Tyler Hill, Chase Sherman, Brandon Michael Davis. There's so much great talent in yourself, working with them for years in on, and even now. How important, how great is it to work with those high-end level, mostly UFC type of talent?
Oh man, it's great because we all came from the same sort of place. We're all just kids with a dream, hoping to make it somewhere one day. And until the time, like I was the first Mississippi native, the first guy from down here to make it to the UFC.
Right.
And shortly after that, Chase Sherman and Brandon Davis made it. Tyler Hill, he's still working on getting there, but he's a beast, man. I don't know why he's not there yet. Brock Weaver, he finally made it, and we're starting to get some recognition. Someone around here to actually make it. And we made it happen, and it's more and more guys are getting noticed. You got Brendan Allen, he's right down the road, is a guy that we've always trained with. He made it to the UFC. And
Right.
Now everybody's starting to see that all of us guys from down here, we're a little bit harder to deal with than people think.
That's for sure. That's for sure. I don't know if you ever talked to Tyler, man. Tyler's my guy. I've got so much love and respect for Tyler Hill. You know, I really thought at iKON5, him and I went back and forth. We thought it was his time. One away probably from the UFC, and just a huge fan of Tyler Hill. He's, like you said, still a huge future. He's so long and so lean and mean. He's got a lot of tools in the tool shed, I'll tell you that. But let's real quick, iKON5, how vital, how important is this? Like, do you think you are that one fight away? Do you think you are one stoppage away in the main event of iKON5 to really jumping back into the UFC?
You know, I think that's a possibility, but the way I'm looking at it is, it doesn't really matter if I'm one fight away or